match. Coming forward for the 30-minute time limit, your referee, Brian Young. Accompanied to the ring by Crusher Durban and Mickey Six from the compound. A total body of 470 pounds. Rodz and the Diamond Division champion, Stockade.
The Order of the Black, they're all in full force tonight. But Rodz and Stockade, they got a grudge match ahead of them as they are facing Andrew Tiny Johnson, looking for revenge on Stockade, and Eddie Kingston. Here comes Andrew Tiny Johnson and the King. There is no love lost. Stockade won that Diamond Division Championship by beating Eddie Kingston at Indie Mania. At Anarchy last month, Stockade retained that belt as he lost by disqualification to Andrew Tiny Johnson because of the interference from Rodz and Mickey Six. But now, Kingston made the save last month, and now we have a big grudge tag team match. Stockade and Rodz facing Tiny and Kingston.
Kingston wants to prove that he should still be the champion. Tiny wants to prove that he should be the champion. And they both want to shove those black biker outfits down the throats of the Order of the Black.
You know, Tiny, ever since coming back at Crossroads, winning his chance of a lifetime. You know, he's back. The fans are happy he's back. And Eddie Kingston now teaming up with Tiny. Kingston now got that rose.
Kingston took the rose from the beautiful Nikki Six and just mocking her with it.
It's a new look for Eddie Kingston. I don't know if I really go for the black rose thing, but it works on him.
Matches his outfit.
Oh, tosses the rose down to his Tiny.
War of the words before this match even starts. So referee Brian Young's definitely gonna have his hands full with this one. On the outside, you've got Crusher Dragoon and Nikki Six in the Order of the Black.
Heard legends about Crusher Dragoon.
The guy scares the hell out of me, I'm not even gonna lie.
Here we go, tag team grudge match underway. Look at starting off. These two men have had some classics, underrated classics in the early part of 2011.
Ace fans are getting behind Eddie and Tiny.
Fans just love Tiny Johnson, that jovial nature. You know, he was part of them back in Night of Freedoms back in 2010. Remember that? Almost a fan riot Tiny started. The Ace Nation really loves Kingston and Tiny.
I remember that Tiny got fired, the fans were in an uproar. You got the Berserker and the last of a dying breed starting this match off. They lock up. Side headlock by Kingston. Stockade's gonna shoot him off.
Kingston. Look at that shoulder, nobody home there, nobody's moving there. Here we go, third time, ducking a line. Shoulder tackle. All right, so arm drag takeover by Kingston. And the Diamond Division champion writhing in pain as that left arm is being torqued by the King of Diamonds.
He's working on that shoulder. It's hard to give that spear that fades to black when you can't really put any pressure on your shoulder.
Here we go.
Tiny in, and Stockade wants nothing to do with it. Rolls over, Rodz is gonna get tagged in.
Here we go, Rodz and Rodz now. You know, he signed his contract the day of Anarchy Classic.
And you know, we can say anything that you want about how they've kept that belt around the Berserker Stockade, but guys like Rodz are actually tremendous wrestlers. I've seen tape of Rodz wrestle in the indie scene in the area. I've actually talked to Rodz about professional wrestling. This man is actually scary with the talent that he brings to the ring, and I actually think it's a great thing that the boss Mike Morgan signed him to an ace contract.
You know, we can't call him Dickie Rodz. He got mad at me, you know. I went backstage before the show that he yells, "Don't call me Dickie Rodz anymore. I'm not about that. I'm just strictly Rodz. I'm all business."
You know, that shot to hell, that air raid crash that he delivers, just devastating. We saw it last month in the Battle Ball.
But you know, I don't really think that Andrew Tiny Johnson is going to go up for that. Well, that's a mere strength from Rodz. Meanwhile, the Order of the Black talking.
The Order of Black might actually have an advantage in this tag team because the fact that these guys are friends, they train together, they work together, they travel together, they've wrestled all over the place together. They've been a tag team before.
You know, the Order of the Black, they are a true unit in every sense of the word, Classic. They bleed black, they love each other, they'll do anything for each other. And now they're in the American Championship Entertainment, it means nothing but doom. But Tiny now, the bionic elbow right upside the head. Crusher Dugan claimed it was a close fist, it was an elbow, sir. And that the big avalanche from Tiny Johnson. And down like a tree in the forest goes Rodz. Big splash from Tiny. Only two, says referee, a senior official, Brian Young.
I know that Stockade and Tiny, no strangers. Stockade and Kingston, no strangers. So Rodz probably got instructed a lot of different ways from Stockade on this match. But right now, Tiny Johnson with a big suplex.
Only gets two. Here's one thing about Tiny Johnson. You know, Tiny, in my opinion, is a very unlikely guy to go for the Diamond Division Championship. You know, right now he's in a bit of a war of a tag team battle, but I honestly thought last month Tiny was inches away with that Johnson Stampede to becoming Diamond Division champ. And now former Diamond Division champ, the King of Diamonds, Eddie Kingston, with the Northern Lights, only gets two.
Lights held that bridge. The experience of Kingston definitely gonna pay off in this match. He can beat you 1,005 different ways.
Kingston now going to work. This man's a brawler, the last of a dying breed.
Straight headbutt.
The man from Yonkers doing it up like he was doing the streets.
Oh my God!
Lighting up the chest with those multiple chops to the pectoral region. As a wise man once said to me, chops are back on the menu, and there's an extra for added emphasis.
The big chops followed by the machine gun chops, now the low chops.
Kingston on a chopping frenzy here, and there's Nikki Sixx on the apron. Oh, and using a distraction there, Stockade chop blocks the left knee of the King of Diamonds. That is why the Order of the Black is such a formidable unit. And now Rodz going right back to work.
Looks like Kingston gave Rodz a free suntan on his chest, though. Look at the welts.
Here we go now. And this is where Stockade thrives. When an opponent's weak and when an opponent is down, Stockade, like a piranha in the water, when he senses blood, goes right to work. And that's what Stockade's doing, striking and stretching at the leg of Eddie Kingston.
Just torquing at the kneecap. Can't help but think, you know, those straight kicks right to the chest of Kingston. Stockade is not a cruiserweight, he's not a lightweight, he's not even a welterweight.
Oh, come on, Dugan, stop it. Come on, referee. Tiny now going back to that corner. There's nothing you can do. The Order of the Black using strength in numbers, just like the previous contest, except the odds of 4-on-2 are even worse.
Oh, Nikki's getting her shots in.
Nikki Sixx, the Black Rose. What a vixen, what a Jezebel.
Wait, I think Kingston just dragged her down.
You know, Kingston don't give a damn. He'll dominate. He don't care.
We've seen Kingston in mixed tag matches. He has no problem dealing with a lady.
But now Stockade really stretching out the ligaments in that left knee of Eddie Kingston. Kingston now trying to strike with those chops he was utilizing earlier.
Fans trying to will Kingston back into his feet.
Fans behind Eddie Kingston here. They're in numbers here in the H Nation.
The tag. Rodz coming back in now.
And again, you brought up the point earlier, Classic. These two men in tag team competition gel well more than Tiny and Kingston. They've never teamed before. But look at Rodz and Stockade, though. They are double teaming. They know what they're doing. They have a team mentality. And they're going to work on that left knee of the last of a dying breed.
Find a body part, you're picking it, and with your tags, you continue the assault.
Kingston with that palm strike to the chest. Didn't do him any justice. Only two, says referee Brian Young.
Put a lot of damage on Kingston. Kingston can't put any pressure on that knee. He just...
There's a tag. And right back to work. Keeping Kingston the wrong side of town. Are Stockade and Rodz. Stockade now again going back to that left knee.
Looks like he's going for a variation of a figure four.
That's more like an Indian deathlock. No, now he's got figure four. Stockade now. That figure four leg lock really wrenching at that left knee of the King of Diamonds.
Tiny John's trying to get these fans behind Eddie, getting it.
The H Nation really trying to get behind Eddie Kingston. Stockade telling the referee, does Kingston quit? Kingston's crying out in pain. That left knee really been worked over. Only two. Kingston sits up. Tiny in his corner, begging for a tag. He wants in the worst possible way. You know, Stockade's been unstoppable since winning that Diamond Division Championship Classic. Look at that, though. That was very smart. Very smart. Stockade knew where he was in that ring, made the tag to Rodz. Rodz blocked the tag from Kingston, and now Rodz going right to work on the King of Diamonds.
Now he's got a single leg crab.
Firmly applied here.
You talk about that role that Stockade's been on. That role is courtesy of the Order of the Black.
We're now with Crusher Dugan and Nikki Sixx at ringside. The Order of the Black might be unstoppable. The H Nation.
Tiny's had enough.
Oh, can't do that though, Tiny. You gotta get out of the ring. Now there was a tag behind the referee's back.
I don't think it really was a tag. They kind of high-fived on the exchange.
What do you call that? The Reaper lock?
He said Reaper lock. It's like a variation of a sharpshooter.
And Stockade is a berserker.
Fish hook.
You know, fish hook illegal in the Northeast. Stockade cannot utilize that maneuver, but he can still have that other hold on. Going right back though to a figure four now.
Modified variation of the figure four, just reverse the pressure to the other side. Knee, a straight left hand.
Look at Stockade.
Kingston got a hold of Stockade's face.
From my vantage point, I couldn't see that. I thought Stockade was really wrenching Kingston, but Kingston just raked the eye. Kingston don't care about breaking the rules. He'll break rules with the best of them. But now Stockade with that left forearm shiver to the mush. Kingston trying to get some pressure, trying to get some feeling back in that left knee.
Nikki Sixx liking what she's seeing from Stockade.
Stockade now looking to get some more work done on Kingston. Irish whip. Kingston can't even make it. Barely make it to that corner. That left knee really giving way. But now the last of a dying breed throwing shots to the midsection. Shots to the breadbasket. Look at that. Schoolboy.
Schoolboy.
Only two, says referee Brian Young. Clothesline duck. Super kick to the knee. That's more of a thrust kick.
Sweet knee music.
I like that. That's why you are classic.
Copyright.
There's a cover. Only two. You know, on a side note, you called me the Ace of PD at the start of the broadcast here tonight. I want to say you got 50 cents for that, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Rodz now going back to work, dropping an elbow, running that knee. Look at Kingston. Kingston getting upset, but I thought it was very smart though. Rodz now going right for a tag. Kingston went for something different, went for a shoot style maneuver. but Stockade got the tag, and now the Diamond Division champion going right back to work.
Looked like Kingston actually went for a head and arm lock. Belly to belly, head and arm lock. Right into the ropes, right into the tag. Now Stockade is just circling his prey.
The former sadistic striker now has him set up.
Measuring in, oh, misses. There's the tag.
Went for Fade to Black, now here comes Tiny.
Tiny, the proverbial house of fire, laying him out.
This Johnson's burst with energy.
Tiny, the very fresh man, big slam.
Big slam from Tiny Johnson. The spinning sidewinder side slam. Tiny Johnson, proverbial house of fire. Back out with a mush. Irish whip. Oh, turning Stockade inside out.
Oh!
Big splash on Tiny. But Rodz breaking up the pin attempt.
Kingston on the outside holding his knee. I hope Tiny can keep off this. Go to the black now with the 2-on-1 advantage. Referee Brian Young definitely needs to get some kind of control.
Oh, Rodz looking for a kick.
Oh, super kick! But he caught Stockade.
Like a tree crumbling.
And Kingston has Rodz.
Oh, Tiny here. Tiny has a position. Splash Mountain, perhaps.
Rodz is down the outside. Boom!
Splash Mountain knees. Added emphasis to the midsection. That's it.
Tiny pinned the champion. The big news here is that Tiny Johnson has pinned the Diamond Division champion.
Andrew Tiny Johnson with the Splash Mountain out of the corner. Double knees to the chest cavity. And Andrew Tiny Johnson and Eddie Kingston get the big tag team victory.
Wait a second.
Who is that?
He's got the Order of the Black on. Go!
Sit out, Uranagi bomb.
Who in the world is?
Who is this man?
Huge.
Who is this guy? Classic?
Oh my God! This guy's a mom. Like he's like 6.5 feet tall. Jesus Christ!
He's like 6'6". I think you're trying to say. Oh no, they got to cheer. Someone's got to get in here. Oh come on! They're going up to the knee of Eddie Kingston. That previously worked knee of Eddie Kingston being worked over that steel chair.
Somebody's got to get out here.
Damn it! There's Mike Donovan.
Donovan's out with the chair.
Oh man, that damage irrefutable to that left knee. Oh, Eddie Kingston's in some serious pain here. But the Order of the Black and this huge monster. Unbelievable. Whoever this big man is, he's aligned with the Order of the Black.
Kingston's hurt.
Oh man, the Order of the Black, they bleed black, and they were looking for blood, and they might have just taken out the knee of Eddie Kingston. Needless to say, this war between Tiny and Kingston and the Order of the Black far from over. Folks, we're gonna go to a commercial break here, but we gotta go to a commercial here. Referee's checking out Kingston, folks. We'll be right back with more Ace action.